So my thoughts on the Turbo Levo aluminum comp. I picked it up about 3 months ago, and I've been riding it pretty hard. Just so you know, in the stable I've got my 2019-ish, 2018 demo, Specialized demo downhill bike, carbon fiber, love it. I've got an Enduro 2929 wheels, great bike, 170, kind of hard to push up the hills, but for the Pisgah area, it's pretty amazing. I've also got a P-slope that I usually use on all the dirt jumps, but since getting the Turbo Levo, I've really been spending a lot of time on it, and I really use it on all the dirt jumps now. I really have been riding in Tennessee where I live. It's all e-bike friendly. So on a couple of group rides, I'll take my Enduro out, and it's great fun. But the rest of the time, I'm always on the Turbo Levo. And I had the opportunity to change out the aluminum frame to a carbon fiber frame. And I took that opportunity, and it really upgraded the bike a lot. I was told that when I was buying it, that it really didn't matter if I went with the aluminum or the carbon fiber. And I would have to disagree. I would say that the aluminum is a great bike, but the carbon fiber just rides so much tighter. It gives you so much more trail responsiveness. I've really got to say, it's just all around a better ride for me. I like jumping and downhill. It's just tighter and more responsive. The motor on the Turbo Levo, I got the full motor. It weighs all 50 plus pounds. It's incredible. I was getting back into shape after a couple of years of not riding. I thought this would be a great way to do it. And it was. It's a little different than the Enduro, where the Enduro requires a lot of just muscle just to keep the wheels spinning. This is all about the endurance. If you can keep those RPMs up, or whatever they call it on this bike, or pedals per second or whatever, it's a great ride. It's still a workout. It's much more of an endurance workout than a power workout. On the Enduro, I do 3, 5, 7 miles on an average ride. A big ride would be 12 miles, and I'd be wiped out. On the Turbo Levo, I'll put down 15, 20 miles in a day, and it's just amazing. And what that translates into for me is being out after work when I'm just kind of tired, and I just want a quick ride. It lets me get a quick 5 miles in. It would take me, I don't know, an hour on the Enduro. I can do it in 15, 20 minutes on the e-bike, so I can catch it before it goes dark. Today I was feeling a little lazy. It let me go and do all this and not feel like I was gonna die. I'm gonna go out tonight to dinner with my partner, and she's awesome, but she would prefer I, went out with her. And this bike lets me do all that, lets me get my long rides in, lets me get my short rides in, and doesn't leave me broken at the end of each ride. So it's really a great opportunity for that. I upgraded the grips so far, and I pumped up the shock and the fork way above what they're recommending for my weight. The fork's a little bendy, and the wheels are a little bendy. I haven't quite narrowed down what it is. I've got the Butcher T929 up front with trail casing, grid trail, and I got the T7 T9 Eliminator in the back. They both fold really easy. I'm running a much higher tire pressure than I usually do, but I've noticed when I hit big flat drops, it kind of buckles a little bit. When I say big, I mean chest high, 5 feet, nothing, no Red Bull stuff, just regular trail riding things. And I can't tell if it's the tires, the wheels, or the fork. So I'm going to start by putting some downhill tires on it to see if I can't get a harder sidewall. I haven't decided whether I'm going to go with the Agassi or just the Butcher in a gravity casing. We'll see. But all in all, the bike's been outstanding. It really lets me get 100 laps in, whereas I'd get 5 or 10 before. And when I do that, it just lets me fine-tune those skills and session whatever I need to session in a way that I just wasn't able to before. So I think it's pretty amazing. All in all, I can highly recommend Turbo Levo, any old version you can get your hands on.